Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Chanticleers head coach pregame. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Jay Haynes, last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Looking for the edge, it's Haynes. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Haynes. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. So Coastal Carolina's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He threw for 5 touchdowns in a victory last time out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. That's caught. It's Gardner.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit.
There's some room. A very productive run gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. And the Chanticleers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Stepping to the right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Chanticleers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. They want to throw it. Here's a heat. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Oh, they're after him. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Chanticleers. A great catch and run for 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it out fast. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The run inside, it's Haynes. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. That's caught, it's Haynes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Makes it past the marker. Got a little grass. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go, ready. 1, 2, 3, go.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. Finds a man in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll run it. It's Haynes. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They feed him again. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Here comes the heat. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Might have a chance. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Pressure coming. He's on the move. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Chanticleers are threatening in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Snags it, and he's open. Headed to the end zone, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Coastal!
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
And he added the extra point.
Coastal Carolina 14, South Carolina 3.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to pass. Makes a catch. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll set up to throw. Smith with the grab over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Chanticleers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll give it to him again. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. The give out of the gun. Finding some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The shot that clears are threatening on 1st and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with the UConn Huskies versus the Akron Zips. And it's the Huskies looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back over to your game inside Williams-Brice Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
All right. About ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half,
he's got it down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. He's headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers! And the stomping has commenced. His 17th touchdown of the season and 3rd of this game.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good timing on the quick out. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Might as well give it to him again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. Maybe some room here. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Got a man in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Chanticleers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Give to the running back. He will not get the corner. What a play by this defense to keep him out of the end zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he's in. Touchdown, Coastal. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Haynes. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The give on the counter.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Back open in the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Could be an alley. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Quick strike complete. Breaks the tackle. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They are putting an exclamation point on their season with a victory here in the season finale and gives us a chance to take a look at what's coming up the rest of the week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, South Carolina! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, on the sideline for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. With this big lead, guys, we are seeing the coaches start to reward some of the backups. That backup running back is in now, and he has earned it. Coach told me before the game, all these guys have performed well in practice. They are earning their time, and now with the big lead, he is going to reward all those players who...
Maybe a crease. Picks up the first down. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Snags it, and there's running room. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Bonner. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Bonner. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown.
Well, and a lot of people at home are wondering on this drive with the leader, they just going to take a knee and just take the win into the locker room. But they're staying aggressive. They're handing it off. Guys are still blocking. He's making people miss. And he scores a touchdown with no time left.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.